Welcome back. Last night, the Sioux City Bandits would face off with the Omaha Beef in the NAL Championship in another edition of the long-standing rivalry. Now, the Beef are led by former Nebraska Cornhusker Tommy Armstrong. In the first play from scrimmage, Armstrong fakes the handoff, rolls out to his left, fires deep for Jordan Barton, who hauls it in. He's rolled down at the 1, but Omaha would score, and it would be an 8-0 lead for the Beef. Now, the Bandits would respond on their first drive. Fred Bruno takes the end around to the goal line, spins, and wins. That ties things up at 8 apiece. Now, the Beef with it, Armstrong fools everyone on this fake pitch right here before tossing it to Olokoyad Akinamaludun for the score. Omaha now leads 28-8. Now 5 seconds to go in the half. Vernon Reed takes the snap and finds Bruno on the crossing route. Now the Bandits take some momentum into half, but they do trail 28-16 in the closing seconds of the fourth. Vernon Reed drops back, fires deep to Brandon Shepard, and this thing is all tied up. Now the Beef would be down by 6 in double overtime here. Armstrong rockets this one to Barton for the score, and this game would come down to the extra point. The Beef nail the point after, and in a double overtime thriller, they take the NAL Championship win 47-46.
Going to double overtime, what can you ask? You know, they laid it on the line, just didn't fall in our favor. Super proud of these guys for fighting all season. Super proud of them tonight. It was an awesome ball game. You know, definitely wish we would have had it in Sioux City. I think things would have came out differently, but we appreciate all the support down here. What a great game.